You know when you get to a garden and you realise, I don't know anything about gardening. Well, there's a certain aspect of gardening where I know nothing about. Yes, I can plant a tomato, I can grow a carrot, I can, grow a leek, all them kind of things. But there's an aspect of gardening that I know nothing about, absolutely nothing about. I'm probably the worst at it. Do you know what I mean? I'm coming to it so blind. That's where I want your help. What is that thing? I'm talking about fruit. I have no idea about fruit, and I've got so many reservations about actually starting to get into fruit. Right, here's a number one. Some of the fruit, let's talk about raspberries. In what I'm used to kind of knowing about them is they send suckers everywhere and they sprout up everywhere else, and you kind of keeping control of them. That's what I'm worried about. There's also the aspect of a whole load of protection. I'm seeing online all these kind of people talking about fruit cages, and yes, you protect. You protect your vegetables, but it just seems another, should we say, ball ache to overcome. Do you need fruit cages? Is it so? And I don't want to kind of, the damage to birds. If you get nets caught in. But there's one bigger issue that's really, for me personally, is kind of bothering us a great deal. Real estate. I've got all my stuff there. Once you put a fruit tree in, a fruit bush, it's there for life. Do you know what I mean? And it's the life of the bush, and it just seems like it's such a give up. Just such a gut-wrenching experience to kind of give up a bit of land where each year I can kind of chop and change and put veg in. And that's probably one of the biggest issues why I haven't even went down this road of fruit. It just seems, so you can see where I'm at a level where I'm not keen, but I got some fruit bushes. Come over, I'll come and show you. So just get that, got my little scissors. I got these as a nice little complimentary gift from Direct Plants, and I haven't opened this packet since I got it, so I'm going to open up because there's quite a few in here, and I'm thinking it would fill up my allotment, so if I use them all. So let's just see what we've got. Some autumn bush raspberry. Now I think there's 10 actually in there. Oh. Raspberry all gold as well. I think there's 5 little plants in there. Oh, there's a bush here. What's this? I've got some red currants, some white currant, and some gooseberry, right? There's a gooseberry bush in there. So there's 3 bushes in there. Then we have Victoria plum. There we go. So straight off the belt there, I'm worried about the raspberries, because I'll show you why. Say hello to Daisy. It's the first time I've been able to get Daisy out. Hello Daisy. Yes, right, let's show you. Just go up here, excuse me, carrying a big camera here. Right, those raspberries there are, I think, volunteer raspberries from over the field there, over the fence, should I say. And that's what I don't want. Do you know what I mean? How do you stop that going on? Now I often get this is next to me, bay 1, I often get little sucker raspberries coming over, and you can see, I don't know if you can see, but just down there's one there. So that's something that's really, it's more than the kind of pleasure of growing the raspberries. That's getting on my nerves, Now I can handle flowers, plants, and I've got some bulbs. Before we even start talking about the fruit thing, I'm going to plant some bulbs in as well. These are daffodil bulbs, sorry, tulip bulbs. And I know I'm a little bit late, but my mum said, because my mum's a plants woman there, tulips, if I get them in November, that's good enough. Now This is the 29th today when I'm recording this, so yes, it's a little bit late, but I'm going to put a little few in there. So let's talk more about fruit trees. Because you see, where do I give it up? You know, that's the thing. So I'm wanting you, if you don't mind, to just drop us a comment in on this like, you know, below this video. Drop us a comment and just give us some tips on, because I'm really not bothered about the raspberries, because I don't want, you know, unless there's a way, you know, and I'll put a list of the notes, what fruit I've got, so you can see what, again, if you go back and have a look at the show notes for this, you can see what bushes I've got. You know, I could get away with the gooseberry. Was there a gooseberry one? I think there was, because that'll just stay there, and I don't know if birds are kind of bother with that or not, but is it something that, am I alone in this, or is it just, does everyone not like fruit, or is it a kind of, is it either an acquired taste to grow? It seems a lot of work, to be honest. All that just for them few, say, blueberries or red currants or something. Let us know.
It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. See the sunrise. Oh, fire in your eyes. Oh, it's about time we all saw you shine. It's a brand new day. 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 There's a secret to the thunder. There's a storm, but you're not going under. It's a brand new day.
And while I've been thinking of fruit. This little patch here, where this seat is, let's see if I can get this out, is, for a first setup, is probably, what I'll show you, wait on. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm getting all dirty, didn't want to. Right. This little bit here, can you see? This would be a nice little bit of a fruit thing, would it? I mean, you're getting blocked by that, mind you, but the sun, you know, east to west, you know, geography, you know. Is this any good? Or do I have to go like big and give up some, you know, I was thinking years ago, to build like a wooden structure, whole wooden raised bed on this wall, you know, further up, and put something in that. But that's a big project, and the wood would cost a fortune. So that seems quite a nice bit. I'll put this back. That's tidy garden, as you know. Oh. You know, I've just told Mrs. S there that I was just popping out with Daisy for a walk. I've took the other dogs out, but no, I'm up here. So this is my dilemma with me fruit. What do I do with it? Do you know what I mean? Like, say, a Victoria plum. I've got some raspberries, a gooseberry. I can probably plant a gooseberry in a corner somewhere, but, you know, or if I don't use them, by all means, I'll give them away. We'll do a little competition. But put us your comments in the bottom. I mean, I'll not be able to kind of answer them, but what I'll do is I do every time when I see something interesting, I screenshot it on my phone and I put it in an app called Evernote. And then I kind of use that as well. So, like I say, I'm desperate for help. You can see what I haven't got a clue. Then I remember as well, one of them, you need to put some special soil, isn't it, for the blueberries, something like that? Not that I've got blueberry, but I'm guessing it's the same with red currants and that. Do they need another soil? Oh, hey man, look after yourself. Take good care.